Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Solutions. I'm Katie. This is kdmoonchild's world. I hope you've come here looking for solutions because you're tired of hearing all about all the problems of the week. So today we're going to look at the week ahead. And if you look down, yeah, I'm reading on the top of the bed. So if you don't mind looking down on my blanket here, I'll move you. I'll make me small. Yeah, we try this every week, don't we? Mhm. Okay. No. Hi, I'm down here. See me down, right? Yeah. Hi. Okay, are we ready to start this? As you can tell, I decided I will show you the spread that I'm using from my phone. It's called The Week Ahead. Big 3 cards, you guys. So I don't think this reading should be very long. We have the week ahead. First thing we do is we find out what is the challenge for us next week. And then what do we need to do to think about on this challenge? And then finally, what do we need to do? So I'll move that. That's for me. The decks that I'm going to be using, the main reading will be coming from the Herbal Astrology deck by Adriana Isles. Ayales. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful deck. I thought plant medicine. We needed to hear some plant medicine. And for our message from Spirit, I am using the Untethered Soul deck by Michael A. Singer. This is a great deck. Even better, get the book. Same title, highly recommended. It is a life-changing book. Okay, so with that, without ado, let's get this started and shuffle and get our 3 cards. What do you say? I hope you all are having a great weekend this Memorial Day weekend. I can't believe it. This month really gone by fast, but yet it seems like it's been years. We've all been through so much change. Crazy change. Okay. Let's see what we get. All right. Number 1, 2, and 3. What's the bottom of the card? So that we have our energy of the deck, of the reading. It's the base energy of the reading is the plant called mucuna, which basically is telling us about the journey. That's a cool looking card. And it's a 7 card. So, seven is all about determination, wisdom, and spirituality. That is the underlying energy of this reading. Okay? Strength. I keep hearing spiritual strength next week. Okay. So, the first thing that we are going to find out is what is, as soon as I can get this to go back, what's our challenge? And that's this card right here. What? Did I put them all upside down? Yeah, they're all upside down. Okay. Doesn't work so well when the whole deck is upside down. Oh, lavender. Lavender. Symbolizes the Weaver card. Hmm. And the number 20. Or the number 2, which is love. Look at the armadillo down here in this corner. How cool is this? She's got a baby on her back and she's playing beautiful music. Oh, I love this card. What do we need to know about lavender, please? Our challenge with lavender. I don't tend to not look at lavender as being a challenge. Don't know about you guys, but it is the weaver of potential, new beginnings, intuitive intellect, contemplative phase, and emotional fulfillment, and walking in alignment. And it is ruled by Mercury. Lavender has been documented for well over 2,500 years. Its name is derived from the Latin verb lavare, which means to wash. In ancient Egypt, lavender was often used for cleansing. See if I can get this word to work in my mouth. Perfumery. I don't know why okay. Goodness, perfumery, embalming, and mummification. It was used to cleanse the body and energetically to cleanse the spirit. In Tutankhamun's time, jars of healing salves were found containing lavender and other herbs like blue lotus. These sacred um, un- unguents, ointments, were used by royal families and high priests as perfume and healing oils. Ancient Greeks and Romans learned much from the Egyptians regarding the healing powers of perfumes and medicinal scents. Our guidance from this card is lavender is much like the medicine of spider, a master communicator that organizes, refines, and systemat systemizes, creates systems. Many elements in life. So let me try that one more time. I have a frog in my throat this morning. Lavender is much like the medicine of spider, a master communicator that organizes, refines, and systematizes, there it is, many elements in life. Lavender's medicine provides us the power, discipline, and focused energy, key elements to enable aligned manifestation. Spider is here today to remind you. Where's the spider in this card? Oh, I didn't notice the spider web, but there is a spider in the card right there. See? Pull back just a little bit. You can focus now, card. Try to cover up those other two. Anyway, Spider is here today to remind you that when you're not communicating from a higher alignment, we quickly become entangled and overly critical and even block the flow of creativity and healing communication. Connect to the energy of the spiral, to energy deep into your shadows, and allow this self-organizing system to facilitate higher alignment to your foundation when needed. Use the gifts of communication such as music, poetry, art, and dance to nurture creativity as you weave your life. I have to know, what is the armadillo symbol? Lavender is said to be ruled by the constellation Virgo and the planet Mercury. The message, the connector, and the communicator. Mercury represents the bright intelligence and all matters involving the mind, consciousness, and perception. Lavender embodies Mercury's energy as it opens the mental challenges, fine-tunes and refines the mental processes, and liberates communication and comprehension. During medieval times and the Renaissance, women would often message their massage their breasts with lavender to alleviate pain and increase breast milk, and it was also used as a medicinal perfume and topically to ward off infection and herbal wounds. Today we're learning about plant medicine. So our challenge, Spirit, what am I hearing in this? Currently, in modern times, the medicinal use of lavender is to calm and help you rest. But understand that if you use lavender to calm you and help ground you so that you can rest, you are going to weave vivid dreams that are going to feel just like you're awake, but in a different place. Do not worry and do not wonder. See the beings up at the top of the card? You have protectors watching out for you. You have beasts on the ground behind you, as well as the planets in the sky. Use those creative juices. That's what the lyre represents here, is your creativity. So our challenge is in being able to relax enough to sleep, to get the rest that we need, and to find our creativity. For in finding our creativity is where the healing is. So use lavender around your bed, on your person, to help you when you're wanting to rest. That's our challenge, is knowing and getting our rest. So, what do we need to think about with this? Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Damiana, the beloved. What we need to think about in this card is the bigger picture. Stop looking at the short-term messages that you hear every day. The information and the misinformation and the talking heads have no place in the reality of your world. All they are distractions and limitations. And the amount of distraction and the amount of limitation is totally dependent on you and how much importance you put into, I'll use it, the political position that the world is in, not just the United States, even though I am American and this is pretty much an international reading. We're all dealing with this. It's changed everything. It's changed all of our relationships internationally, domestically. You will find your strength in being able to relax if you focus on what is it that you love the most. Enjoy and focus on your beloved. That's what you need to think about. If you do that, think about the wonderful things that you maybe your partner, Sid, said or did. See, two words together, said and did is Sid, right? Maybe your partner said or did something to help you start your morning that was really special this morning. Focus on that this week. Focus on the simple things that you can do for your beloveds, whoever they are. Two-legged, four-legged, feathered, furred. I think people fall in the furred. We're hairy. Hair and fur are not the same. No matter who those things are and what those things are that you love the most. Is it your garden? Is it just notice to this week the things you love? Be simple in how you take your journey this week. If you focus on the simple things and not so much on the future and how complicated it is to plan for something that is so much up in the air, we have no idea what's going on. You can't plan for that. All you can do is just kind of see what's happening right now, look at how that could affect your future, and adapt. But it doesn't mean you have to make big changes now, because the big changes are happening all around you. Being simple and loving with those things that you love, activities even that you love, will help keep you grounded so that you can relax. And you won't be so absorbed in your ego and worry about things that you cannot prepare for because it's completely unknown. That's the change that's hard to deal with. Is that unknown? So, what do we need to do? This is what we need to think about. Think about those you love. Think about the things you love, the people you love, all of that. Okay? And here, what do you got to do? What do we need to do? Oh, we get the ashwagandha card. Talk about a powerful herb. Whoa. Sorry, my fan is blowing the card, so it's making it wiggle. And that's a 9 card. This is about purpose. Do you know your purpose this week? It doesn't have to be the great, wonderful purpose. I'm hearing simple things over here. What are the simple things? What are the achievable goals that you have set for this week? And how do they align with your chakras? That's what these emblems are over here. How do they align your chakras? What are you needing to do this week that is going to help bring about the end of this suffering, of the struggle, of the things that we are going through right now. This is an herb. I'm reading in the book now because this is super important. This is what we got to do. This is an herb of the lunar nodes. It is ashwagandha. It is about purpose. It's about finding divine purpose, your dharma, finding the future self, receiving a divine gift. The astrological ruler is the North Node and the moon. For over 4,000 years, ashwagandha has been one of the world's leading adaptogenic herbs due to its profound ability to restore and rejuvenate the body, mind, and spirit. Ashwagandha means the smell of a horse. Ashwa meaning horse, and gandha meaning smell. Horse smell, okay. And it offers you the strength and stamina of a horse while nurturing the female and male reproductive systems. The Latin species name, somerifera, means sleep-inducing, emphasizing its relaxing and restorative properties. In Ayurveda, ashwagandha belongs to the subcategory of herbs called Medaya. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that full thing. Medaya means intellect, mental power, and rasayanas meaning rejuvenating. Rasayanas possesses soma, the ambrosia of immortality. Traditionally, ashwagandha is used to tone, strengthen, and revitalize, energizing and calming simultaneously. It maximizes the body's ability to resist and adapt to stress, enabling the body to reserve and sustain vital energy, and promoting a sound and restful sleep. Wow! Ashwagandha is ruled both by sun and moon. It is a strengthening, regulating, immune protective, anti-aging, and mood boosting embodiment of the energies of the solar archetype. At the same time, it produces restful sleep, deep relaxation, nervous system nourishment, and restoration, all of which are embodied by the lunar archetype. The nodes of the noon in Ayurvedic astrology symbolize our karmic trajectory. Rao, or the North Node, has messages for our future self, our destiny, and what we are learning as a soul in this lifetime. Ketu, or South Node, contains your karmic inheritance. The guidance of this card, ashwagandha, like the North Node, mirrors the potentials of our divine purpose, also known as Dharma in Sanskrit. Ashwagandha contains both solar and lunar elements within it, as it provides great strength and adaptability, yet with the deep qualities of the moon, such as relaxation, lucidity, and expanded consciousness. Ashwagandha reminds us that it is not necessary to fully know the entirety of your purpose in order to pursue it. when you when you're living in alignment with your dharma, there is no separation between your inner and outer reality. Tongue work, please. Inner and outer realities. It becomes a cohesive expression, therefore granting a feeling of wholesomeness and and completion. Perhaps you are not clear on your desired outcome, so your efforts feel unfocused or purposeless. Even if you're lost, even if you've lost touch with your why, remains open to the mystery of the journey. Stay focused and playful. Keep following the signs. What I'm hearing in this one, your purpose, you'll figure it out. As long the journey, it'll be glaring you in the face eventually. So don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward. And if you get stumble or slow down, or one of the chakras get out of balance, or maybe you're not quite feeling in balance with the moon or the sun, or Virgo, maybe you're losing your detail-oriented way of being. Didn't it say it was Virgo? No, the North Node. Sorry. I don't know much about the North Node to be able to tell you there. But the moon I do know. So I'm telling you right now, get yourselves sync with the moon. One way you can really, really sync with the moon is on a full moon, put a jug of water outside so that the moon's light rays can shine through it all night long. That way you have that full moon energy to start your day with every day. You could start it with just a spoonful of the water. Myself personally, it's the first water I put in my body is my moon water. But I usually put out more than 1 gallon of water out there every full moon. This card is a 9 card. So it is about completion. We're almost there. We really and truly are almost there. It's also about closing the chapters and feeling fulfilled. I do know, I am not a doctor, but I know from my own health practices that when I make uh, tinctures and things for my health, I usually try to put some ashwagandha in it. Whether it's a dried version, a boiled version, and I'm sorry the card is wiggling. Once again, my fan across the room over here is wiggling the file. It's warm here already. Anyway, so let's recap this. Bring us down again. Bring it down so we could see just a little bit closer. Here we go. Move these guys over so we can get the Damiana in. Okay. First card. We are understanding that this whole thing is telling us, giving us herbs and suggestions and helping us through our journey this week, okay? That was the base of the card, base of the deck, and so it is the energy of the whole reading, is the journey. Knowing in the journey, you have to have time to rest. So, Spirit has given us the herb of love, lavender. It's herb of partnerships, harmony, and thinking positively. It's also telling us about our dreams. This card. Know with positive dreams, you will be able to move forward. Also know, though, being able to find the time to rest is the challenge. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself in the mood or in the energy, the creative energies, music, loving on your family, paying attention to the beasts in your life, and taking one step forward at a time. Understanding that when you hear from these beings up here and your body, time to rest, that is the challenge. How do I hear that? Your body tells you. So, what you need to think about in this is your people that you love. You burn yourself out, you get too tired. You can't be there for them. Everybody that you love, if you are too tired, you can't be there for them to honor and love them. So this is your focus. This is what you need to think about. Focus about loving, just simply loving your partners in life, whether that be your animal companions, your people companions, even your plant companions. Go outside. Give thanks to the trees and your flowers. Take your shoes off. Plug in. That's what you need to think about. Knowing that if you're burnt out, you're no good to these people if you can't get your rest, right? So with the ashwagandha, understand it's your purpose to be kind and loving and simply there for those you love. It is also part of your purpose to learn the new parts of your purpose that are in the journey. And the way you learn that is by plugging in to your chakras and the moon and the north node. This card is a card that is telling us we are at the end. We are at the closing. Ashwagandha will help us see through to the future that has us so puzzled and perplexed right now. So are you guys ready? I sure am ready for the changes that are coming. It is so, so important we get our rest. We won't suffer from burnout if we rest like we're supposed to. So if you're in the health food store or out at the nursery, this is what I suggest you do. First, do your research on these three plants, in particular, lavender, damiana, and ashwagandha, and see if any of these will grow where you live. I'll bet you money this one will. And if it'll grow, grow it. Even if it's in a pot out at your front stoop. I don't know. Do you live in an apartment? You have a window that's kind of bright. You could grow it in the window. The scent of lavender is wonderful. It'll help you, I promise. Now, we need a card from Spirit to send us on our way. Tell us, Spirit, something from the untethered soul, please. These cards are in categories. Oh, didn't want to shuffle very good just now. It's the shuffler, not the card. There we go. That's a little bit better. Here we go. There's one sticking up right there. We'll just take that card. Thank you very much. And it is from the living life category. And it is telling us, as you let go and willingly release the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of your being, spirit becomes your state. What this deck is asking you in every single investigation in these cards is, who are you really? You know, we've been saying for a long time, the card readers here, I have been saying for a long time, we have to let go what doesn't serve us because we can't take it all with us, right? So let it go. Why do we want to hold on to those old things anyway? When you got the promise of something very new and wonderful and exciting. So as you let go and willingly release the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of your being, spirit becomes your state. Spirit has all the energy of the universe. Spirit doesn't get overwhelmed. You need rest. It's your physical body that does. So I will put that here. And on that note, I'm ready to send you all on your way. This has been an interesting reading. It's kind of fun. I like this spread and using the herbs. Please understand, I am not a doctor, herbalist, or a specialist in astrology or herbs. I am just giving you the information that was purveyed in the cards, as well as reading to you from the book. You know, you guys, we've got this. This week, don't focus on what you're hearing in the news or not hearing in the news, and focus on your part, what you need to do to be more simple with your loved ones, more healthy in your purpose, adaptable in the journey, so that you can rest and let the things go that need to be let go. And if you can't do that by yourself, reach out because there's so much help out there too. We're all here for you because together we're going to thrive. And on that note, I am going to send you out. Have a terrific week. And, you know, enjoy your weekend, your Memorial Day, your extra day. But please remember those that we have lost and the reason why we celebrate Memorial Day. It should be a solemn time and not so much a big party. But, you know, it really does depend on how you believe. I come from the British Isles. I'm Scottish. And we kind of believe in wakes. So we believe in celebrating those we've lost. So, but those who have given us the ultimate sacrifice with their life to protect us and our way of life, I thank you, I honor you, and I love you. And because of you and your sacrifice, I will not let it be for nothing. Because if we hang in there together, we're going to pull this through and we will thrive. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.